tardes, me llamo Natasha. Hi guys, I'm Natasha. I'm a languages teacher. I haven't gone live on YouTube with my phone for years and years and years. So I do apologize if there's anything that I am actually going to be missing. I am your languages teacher. So how can I help you today? I'm back. I'm around. Top chat, live chat. Let's check the chat. So basically, I've come online today just quickly while I'm doing a few chores, as they say in America, and look forward to helping you guys. Look forward to being able to. This video also will be watchable online after I've filmed it, and I do hope to be able to serve you guys, help you a little bit more. Hope you don't mind if I wash up at the same time. But this is me. I'm an accessible, normal person who has a child and a family and a life. Well, not a family, but I have a normal family life. And you can ask me language tips while we're here. We can talk about all sorts. But I thought, you know what? If I don't go live, it just pushes me further away from connecting with my audience on here. And I am so grateful for you all. So what can I teach you? Coming up to Christmas. Would you like to learn a bit of Christmas vocabulary? Not that I know every single word in French and Spanish related to Christmas, but I'm very happy to give you guys some tips and so on. So please help my algorithm by pressing the thumbs up button. And yeah, I would love to know what questions you have. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And any help will be gratefully received. I cannot see comments at the moment. I pressed them. I think perhaps I haven't had any comments yet, which is just why they've not floated up on the screen. I used to use StreamYard when I used to go live, and I used to use the computer. But as I mentioned in the introduction, I'm cheekily washing up while I chat because I don't have a lot of time at the moment, and I have a lot of things I'm trying to fit in before the last week of the year before Christmas. So I just thought, you know what, just do a live. I may not be able to sit in a studio environment, but I can connect with you guys, and I think I owe you that at the very least, to sit and chat and say hi. So Christmas, let's do some vocabulary then. So Christmas, if you know the word for Christmas in another language, pop it in the comments. Let's have a little game with it. Christmas. And then people have to guess in the comments. Hi, Monsieur. Hello. How have you found? Did I see you the other day on a different net? It was a different network, wasn't it? It was. Yes. Sorry, I was confused as to how you found me on here. I saw you on Tuesday. How are you? Thank you for joining. So I haven't been live on this channel for months and months and months, and I used to do regular lives on my social blogging account. So yes, your name is so unique, I can't mistake it for anything else. I'm sorry, I'm talking fast, aren't I? Because your English is limited. So what's Christmas? How do you say Christmas in Bangla? Could you help me out with that? Thank you. And so Christmas, we're playing a game. Type the word into the chat if you're watching this on replay. That's also fine. You can type it into the comments section of this video. How would you say Christmas in your country or in another language? And then I want the rest of you guys to comment in the comments as to which country or language you think that comes from. And then I can teach you a few words. So traditions. Let me talk to you about the English Christmas tradition. At school, the children will have already exchanged cards. Sort of from the 1st of December, the children take just sort of about this size, cards into the classroom. They go in a big post box. The children sort them out by class and age, and then the cards get moved and passed around and shared. It's very cute. They also have a Christmas jumper day, which we have in England anyway. As adults, offices, businesses take part in Christmas jumper day, and it's all part of being able to have a bit more fun in December. From the 1st of December, traditionally, that's the date that we find is publicly acceptable to put our Christmas decorations up in England. Although now with social media, a lot more people are starting to put their Christmas decorations up in November, after Halloween. Halloween is the 31st of December, and people often take their decorations down and sort of think about Christmas decorations. But for a long, long, long time, it was frowned upon. That means if you're not an English speaker, people don't think it's so good to do such a thing. It's disapproved of by certain people to put decorations up before. Thank you. Before, of course, different letters completely. It's frowned upon usually to put your decorations up before the 1st of December. But now anything goes. You do what you like. There's no Christmas decorations police. So the tree is the central focus of the English celebration. I would say 99.9% of the population has a Christmas tree, or at least one Christmas tree in the house. They may have a smaller one in the children's bedrooms or in the kitchen. And now the traditions are changing for Christmas trees, whether they are flat on a wall or made up of structures or artwork or sticks, whether they're a different colour or even an upside down Christmas tree is something I've seen, because people have smaller homes. Some people have smaller homes and they need a bit more flexibility. In the 80s, people used to hang foil decorations up. If you've had anything like that, please thumbs up. Nowadays, people go for toy-based decorations and nature-based decorations made of twigs, wood. Lights are very, very popular now, inside and outside the house. Projectors beaming up from the garden onto the wall, putting an image of stars and so on. I'd be interested, those of you who are English or British or American, to pop in the comments how you celebrate Christmas. What do you do to celebrate Christmas? Do you put up a nativity? That's very rare in England, to put a nativity scene in your house. That's more of a religious practice. What else do we do? We have advent calendars on the 1st of December. That's very commercial, but something like this where you've got chocolate, so don't forget, guys, this is your language resource. If you would like extra support with your languages, let me know. Christmas trees, yeah. And if you would like to have anything, ask me a question in this live, that's also another option. This is an advent calendar as well. My friend makes these. Now, you have to solve the clues. It's very, very clever. It's an escape room calendar, and all the different windows have clues. It's super, super cool. escapeadventcalendar.com. escapeadventcalendar.com. And this is a difficult one, but it's fantastic. They're about £20 each, or £15 if you buy a couple. So anyway, that's an English tradition. One chocolate every day. You open one window of your advent calendar and you get a chocolate. Years ago, it was just chocolate. Now you've got all kinds of businesses offering different kinds of products. You can get a makeup one from Avon. I'd sell a bit of Avon on the side. You can get all kinds of. You can get pet advent calendars. Elf on the Shelf is another tradition that's only really come recently into our society, and that's because of the American influence, I believe. An elf visits the house on the 1st of December to watch the kids, and every night he's a little bit naughty and he might do something. He might poop chocolate drops into a glass. He might sit in a shoe and pretend to ride it like a train. He might hang from the ceiling. And on Christmas Eve, he goes back to see Santa. We don't do anything in our culture with shoes. There's nothing related to shoes and Santa leaving toys or sweets in shoes for Christmas. On Christmas Eve, Santa visits the houses of the children who are asleep, and he leaves presents under the tree, and perhaps 1 or 2 presents in a stocking if it's been hung on the fireplace or somewhere. The tradition of the children before Santa arrives, before they go to bed, is for children to have a carrot and a mince pie and some milk left by the chimney for Santa to come and eat and have a snack, because he's a very busy man. And the reindeer eat the carrot. And in the morning, the children check the fireplace to see if Santa's been, and they see the carrot almost finished. They see some crumbs from the mince pie, and they see that the milk has been drunk. And that's another way. Sometimes Santa leaves footprints of snow on the door entrance, on the hallway carpet, which is lovely. Families have different ways of opening Christmas presents together. When I was a child, we had to get up, get washed, dressed, have breakfast, wear our best party dresses, and sit with my dad filming us. Nowadays we've got social media, so I'm sure much more people are filming their children these days. But the tradition is now where people buy pajamas with mummy, daddy, baby, kids, all matching pajamas, and they do that for Christmas morning. It's not something I do. I kind of think kids grow so fast, it's quite wasteful paying a lot of money for fancy pajamas for that perfect photo. Maybe when I'm super rich, I might be feeling different about it. But I think it's cute when other people do it, for sure. We have Christmas lunch about 1 o'clock in my family, and it's a big Christmas dinner, turkey. I mean, a lot of families now change the tradition, but the idea is a roast dinner, the turkey, roast potatoes, parsnips, carrots, broccoli, just because it's a popular vegetable. Brussels sprouts are now cooked often with bacon to give them much more flavour. I never enjoyed Brussels sprouts, so I tend to say no thank you. Stuffing, which is supposedly put inside the turkey to cook it and give it some extra flavour and moisture, but it's quite nice to eat with the meat. Stuffing is made from breadcrumbs, herbs, sage and onion, bit of oil to bind it together, I think. You've got your cranberry jelly, which is a jar of sauce, cranberry flavour sauce, and it goes well with turkey. And the dessert, Christmas pudding, but quite often that happens an hour or two after the Christmas meal because we're quite hungry. Christmas pudding is traditionally served with cream, and cream laced with alcohol. Bailey's cream, brandy cream. It's really rich. You only need 1 spoonful of it. Also, people light the pudding if it's been made with brandy. That's a very much of a tradition. My family don't do that, but it's such a rich fruit pudding that's been made months ahead to infuse with flavour. We buy ours from the shop. I tried to make some years ago. I don't have all my pudding bowls actually to hand to do any anyway, but maybe next year. Crackers. We pull crackers at the table. They are tubes wrapped in paper to make pretty with gifts inside, really small gifts, and there's a joke and a party hat, and we eat those. We have those before we eat the Christmas dinner. I nearly mentioned that. We don't do cheese after the Christmas dinner because it's quite a big dinner, but we might have a trifle in the evening. That's a tradition that's come through since I was a child 40 years ago, where we would have a trifle, which is jelly and some sponge, and then a custard layer, and then a cream layer and some sprinkles on top. Trifle on Christmas Day is lovely because it's sweet to give you a bit of energy in the evening, and so on. And we would have nibbles. Nibbles are the foods that you can, crisps, dips, chips. That's American. In English we say crisps, Walkers, Pringles, Christmas tree shaped pretzels, chocolate fingers. They're chocolate biscuits covered in chocolate. Nuts, walnuts, oranges, they're quite traditional to eat at Christmas time in England. So tell me about your traditions. Pop them in the comments or the chat box, depending on if you're watching this live or not. And let me know how I can serve you guys as your online YouTube languages tutor. I'm just connecting back with my audiences. It's been a while since I've been live, and I had a moment in my kitchen to just come and say hi. I think I'm going to end there, because 15 minutes is quite a nice amount of time to say hi and to see who's coming on. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Thanks for watching. please share this video if you know anyone who would like to know a bit more about Christmas. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen those. Perhaps it's gone to spam or something. Okay, well, thank you. And share this video with anyone who's not from England, who would like to learn about English Christmas culture, and maybe I can give you a bit more information over it over the next few weeks. Ciao for now. Thank you. Bye.